Little Rock, Arkansas. We just gonna get to know the kid, get to know his music, see what he's talking about. He has a cause mental health awareness, so you can't hate that. So next up is the interview with the up and coming rapper.
Little Rock, I'm gonna let you introduce yourself.
What's up, people? I'm Metalecalec. I'm a 22-year-old hip hop artist coming out of the rock, and I'm trying to do it different.
Yes, sir, man. First of all, it's good having you on, man. Like I said, appreciate you joining in, man. But I was going through some of your music, man. I was going to ask you how much does it mean, how much does it mean to you by getting the message off of your music as far as the importance of mental health, especially at a time right now where people forced to stay home, man. Some of those mental health issues stem from home.
Yes, sir. A lot of people, go through things, and it's like they have this pain and all these things they feel, and like sometimes they feel like they need a voice to express that for them. So I'm grateful to be in a position to be a voice for people that are in pain and just be able to give people something to relate to.
Definitely.
Yes, sir.
Who were some of your influences for your music growing up? Who were some of the rappers that your favorites as a kid?
I love this question. I got a list: Drake, Kendrick, Cole, Jay-Z, Kanye.
That's a dope ass list.
Hey, for sure. For sure. That's like a top 5. That's a nice top 5 all time right there.
I appreciate you. I agree with like hip hop, but of course I like other genres. But like as for hip hop, like that's my favorite.
As a person who actually sing or raps, I'm sorry, what was one of the first songs that you gravitated towards that let you know either you wanted to do it or you could do it?
So like in March 2015, I was in 11th grade and I was sitting in class, and I saw like a preview on like Dat Piff of like Tyga's mixtape. It was like Loyal and Focused, and I like listened to it and I fell in love, and I was like, I want to do this, and then I ain't turned back since.
Yeah.
Hey, shit. You made me feel old as hell, man. 11th grade, 2015.
Right. I just looked up. It say your wiki say you born in Denton, Texas. Are you growing up? Did you listen to like any like Swisher House, Mike Jones, Paul Wall, like those rappers? I was listening to your.
I've heard of.
It's kind of similar.
Yes, yeah, I've heard of them, but I haven't really like super duper got into their music yet. But I was born in Denton, but when I was 6 months old, I moved to Little Rock.
Okay.
Yeah, man, I know you say you're 22 years old, man. So, like I said, hearing that list, man, as far as people that influence you, man, that's pretty impressive, especially with this new generation coming up, man. Y'all get a lot of slack too, man. But it's a bunch of y'all, man, that's doing real good things, man. That's pretty much guided the right way mentally, man. So, what's it like as an up and coming artist, man? In this industry, sometimes people put out something that they put their heart into, man, and then some people just don't feel it. And sometimes you put out something that a lot of people playing around with it, but a lot of people like it. But how do you adapt to that?
For sure. I mean, versatility is a big thing for me. Like, especially this year, a lot of the songs that I've dropped have been like very personal, vulnerable records. But I dropped this new song last week called Drop, and there's a dance challenge to it, and it's something fun for the club and for the radio, and people are gravitating towards that record too. So it's like, it's good to be a well-rounded artist and just offer those different styles. And like just being younger like this, I'm aware that most people that are my age that are doing this, of course, they're not like as meaningful with it. And it's cool. You can make the party fun shit. That's cool and all, but I'm gonna give you that and a whole lot more shit, like J. Cole would say.
I feel right. It's all about having substance nowadays because the bubblegum shit gone. We hear it and we be done with it. But like you got something that really stick to somebody, how they feel or touch, make somebody. How do you feel about Triple X before he died? Was he influenced or did you like his music? Because
from what I heard, I did enjoy it. I felt like he was very impactful. Rest in peace to the man for sure. And I feel like God had major plans for him, and it's unfortunate what happened, but he was a great guy.
What was one of your biggest moments for you so far? I know when you got verified on Instagram, you probably woke up like lit.
Yeah, that was a day. That was a day. Probably when I had my first video on Facebook get like 1 million views, or when I was on TV last year, or when I saw people like tattooing my name on them or like crying to my songs. I was like,
No,
this is
that's crazy.
you know.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Where's one of the best places you like to perform?
I haven't performed much yet, but I can't wait to perform in like Dallas or LA or New York, you know, or Houston, just like all the major cities. I can't wait to go everywhere around the world, you know?
Right. Yes, sir. That's dope.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. I know one of the greatest things as an artist, man, is to have your music touch people, man. I know that's a big up for you too. But as far as I know, you gave as far as some of your artists that influenced you, man. But which artists would you like to work with the most?
Probably Drake over everyone. Drake is like my number one. Like I see him as like a father figure. Like he was the father I never had, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, that's deep.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. That's what's up, man.
Thank you.
Well, who Little Rock, can you give us a little summary of the hip hop scene in Little Rock? Like any local rappers or rappers that once made it from there before, or just a little background, because I'm from Ohio, Beats is from Detroit, Salo from Florida, so I'm not really familiar. Like, give us a little bit of how it is there.
The only thing I've heard about Little Rock was, of course, the Little Rock 9, as far as history goes.
Yeah.
It's an old HBO documentary that had, like, the gang culture in Little Rock.
Right. The cities that you guys listed, y'all are from some amazing places, by the way. Little Rock, I mean, like mainstream, super duper, enormously off top, I can't really think of anyone from Little Rock. I mean, recently there's been a dance crew like Zay and CEO, they popped off. Mm-hmm. They're doing their thing. It's incredible. But like to a mainstream, enormous, no one has done it yet. And I feel like I'm on the road to being the first one to do that. Solely.
Hey, y'all got Chelsea Clinton.
Who is that?
Chelsea Clinton.
Bill Clinton.
Yeah. They said she from Little Rock. I had to look it up, and I did to see the guy Zay HD and Roscoe Dash. Yeah,
he's from Little Rock.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
I didn't even know that. I used to bump him hard in like 09.
You're right.
Roscoe gave Big Sean one of his first big hits, that Marvin Gaye and Chardonnay.
Yep, Roscoe Dash.
That's a great song.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You know he's from here?
Yeah, I actually used to work in radio, and when they used to do the ciphers, Big Sean would come down every Friday. And he was in a group with another guy named Pat Piff. And both of them were like the youngest guys in there with the Wolves, guys who was managed by Proof from D12, rest in peace to him. So has there ever been a moment where like you were around some veterans that you basically had to prove yourself to and end up, you know what I'm saying, showing what you could do?
Unfortunately not really. I mean, I got to freestyle for Sway on live recently, but like not necessarily. I've, been in contact with a few people, like, like Lil Xan or Sage the Gemini. Like we spoke a little bit, but not too many really know about me yet, but they're gonna know soon. Just a process,
Yes, sir. Yeah, I seen you recorded your album, Lonely But Loyal, in what's called Roaring Fork Valley.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, well, I mean, what was the purpose of going there, man? Is that like the temple, man, kind of like to get away from everything, to keep your head focused with it?
That too, yeah. So at the time, I had a friend. He moved out there. He was like, "Yo, you should come through. You should move out here. There's a studio." Because at the time, I was, doing stuff in my room, and I ended up coming back full circle to that. But at the time, I went out there and I was working in the studio, and I did that album at that time. It's just different out there. It's so secluded. It's like some shit where Kanye will work,
Yeah. We were just talking about that.
Just listening to Kanye in Wyoming and everything.
Hell yeah.
So do you do your own engineering and Pro Tools? Like I make music and like I'm a do-it-yourself person. I do everything in my are you like that, or are you reaching out to you got friends or reaching out to other people that just do it by trade to help you mix it down and get the right sounds?
I love that question. I'm on some rush shit for sure. I do everything. I don't make beats, but I go from like writing, recording, mixing, mastering, promotion. I make my own merch. I sell my own merch. When I start touring, I'm gonna rent the venues out. I'm trying to do everything independently until it's time to partner with a major.
For sure.
And then you know, things will change. But yeah, I do everything myself for the most part.
So you do eventually want to sign with a major, or you would like to stay independent?
No, I want to go major and go mainstream for sure. I'm 22, so realistically, maybe like 24, 25, 26. I still got a ways to go, but it's coming.
Phil, I know you got some good contract like this. Like, I know you got a question about Beats is a manager himself, and he does. So I know you got a good question about independent versus label.
It's a few questions.
It's a lot.
Independent, is it worth giving up a little bit of the pie for the promotion portion of your career?
I've never really invested in the promotion, so I wouldn't know really from personal experience. But if it helps, then by all means, you know.
So, you muted us off.
Say what?
My bad. This is my last question for me, man. As far as like how you adjusted, man, through as far as getting your music out there through this whole quarantine period.
I feel you. It's really just been, you know, some people are like, oh, you know, why you dropping music during these hard times? We have bigger things to focus on. But it's like people are in pain and people need an escape, and that's what music is for some people. So it's like I'm actually dropping this freestyle tonight. It's gonna be my take of what's been going on my Instagram, what's been going on, you know, with the Floyd thing, and I feel like it's gonna touch a lot of people. But music it's music. It's you know, it's therapeutic for people. It's especially in times like this.
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
22. How far does your musical taste go?
Say one more time.
You being 22, how far back does your musical taste go as far as music?
Like
what you
how long have I like a lot of like old school hip hop. I like everything really. I'm not a fan of country music, but like when it comes to hip hop, I've done researched everyone, you know.
Right.
But really, I just listen to Drake every day.
Oh man, I'm 32. He's like 34, so we go back to like Crush Groove and LL Cool J, and all the way up Drake our age. So, but I'm with you.
I know, right?
Yeah, Drake my dude though.
Hell yeah, I like a lot of.
Yeah, me and Aunt cousins. So my uncle had a record collection, and first record we used to listen to was Run DMC first album.
Yeah,
Man, that's classic. That's classic stuff right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Hey man, but hey, I wish you the best, man, on your future, man. You sound you got a good head on your shoulders, man. You're a very intelligent dude. You got a good cause, man, as far as rapping, as far as getting the message out there, man. So before you head out, man, just give everybody your social media feed. How can they reach you? How can they connect you through your music?
For sure. First off, thank you for this opportunity. I hope you guys keep doing what you're doing because it's definitely amazing. It's Metalecalec, METALEC, ALEC, you know, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok. You just Google me, all the handles will pop up. But I'm mainly promoting my Spotify. That's where things get popping. So you got to check me out there. There's a whole catalog of like 115 songs right now.
Hey, that's dope.
Bet that up, man. We'll give you a follow, man.
Appreciate you
coming on, man.
Salute. Appreciate you.
Me.